Hey guys, want to make your home cozier and save a little more money? Take a free online energy assessment from Energy Trust of Oregon. It's fast, easy, and gives you personalized tips to boost your home energy savings, lower bills, and more comfort. Shoot, I'm taking this quiz. Let's take it together at visitenergytrust.org/assessment. We can join thousands of Oregonians already making smarter energy moves. That's energytrust.org/assessment. Lansu Chinese Garden is celebrating 25 years of culture, community, and connection this September. If you haven't been, it's the gem of the historic Old Town Chinatown neighborhood. And now is the perfect time to discover why Lansu is more than a garden. They're inviting everyone to help them celebrate their milestone with discounted admission, cultural performances, historical exhibits, and so much more. You can go to lansugarden.org for more details. That's LANSU garden.org. Circle V Portland, presented by Veganizer, is back on Sunday, September 14th at Castaway. It's Portland's premier vegan tasting experience. It's where chefs from your favorite vegan restaurants like Plant-Based Papi, Au Bon Chocudo, and Mis Tacones, just to name a few, are working in pairs to create unique collaborative dishes. Tickets include 10 of these collaborative dishes, some small bites, and drink tastings. And a portion of ticket sales benefits local nonprofits. You can grab your tickets at circlevportland.com. That's circlevportland.com. Portland's late-night food scene virtually disappeared during the pandemic. But even before then, we've never really been a 24/7 city. Our senior producer, Giulia Fiaoni, though, insists that there are still plenty of great late-night food options and is determined to try them all. So today on CityCast Portland, she's sharing her list of the best late-night food spots that are quickly becoming cornerstones in our city's growing nightlife. It's Tuesday, September 9th. I'm Claudia Meza, and this is what Portland's talking about. Giulia, first off, thank you so much for the sacrifices you've had to make in your life to bring us this list.
All of the late nights I've spent just whining and dining. Thank you for your acknowledgement, Claudia.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if it weren't you, who would it be? It wouldn't be me, I tell you what.
I don't think it would be John either.
Oh, no. It would not be John. It would be me more than John.
It had to be me.
It had to be you, buddy. It had to be you. Okay, before we get into your picks, what were the parameters for putting this list together? Because from this list, I'm looking at it, I'm like, wow, you went to every single spot. But I know that you did not include some places.
I didn't include like at least 20 more spots, which is crazy to me.
Okay.
So just for some context, I am just a big believer in like late night food spots make a city what it is. And I do really believe that Portland has a ton of them, but I didn't realize it was as many as there actually are.
Yeah.
So I came into it already with high expectations, and that was completely blown out of the water. So my first parameter was like, okay, these spots that I'm picking, they have to be open until at least midnight. I don't think that 11 p.m., 10 p.m. is late enough in this case because restaurants are open that late, just regular restaurants. So have to be open till midnight. So if you're seeing some spots that are on the list, that's probably why. And it can be a dive bar or a cocktail bar, but it has to be a more food-forward place. Or the dive bar or cocktail bar has to have some food item on the menu that I specifically go there for late at night.
Okay.
So something special that brings me into the room. And I feel like when it comes down to it, some of the best late night food spots really sit somewhere in between like the diviest diner and the fancy food cocktail bar. And you'll start to see some of my most favorite picks fall right in between there. Mm-hmm. And I think I have an idea of what the ultimate all-time best late night food spot is in Portland, and I'm going to share that at the end.
So it's going to be like a slow drum roll.
A little teaser for you.
Okay. And I don't think you've shared that with me, so it's going to be news to me.
It's a hot take.
Okay. All right, so we're going to break down your picks by quadrants, and we're focusing on your top 3 late night spots in each area. Starting with North Portland.
Surprise, surprise.
What are your favorites in North Portland? By the way, welcome to the neighborhood.
Oh, thank you. I am moving there very, very soon. I cannot wait to explore all of the late night spots I don't know of, but just started off with the most obvious, Slim's.
Of course.
Slim's has some of the most food options for a dive bar I have literally ever seen. It's insane.
Yeah.
And Claudia, you know this. I'm just sharing this with our listeners, but they're open till 2:30 a.m. every single day.
And they open when?
At 7 a.m. It's
cool.
crazy.
It's crazy.
They are never not open, basically, in the world of Portland. And this menu is just pages and pages long. And what's crazy about it is that it has such a wide variety. You can get your classic burger, chicken sandwich, but you can also get like an ahi tuna salad.
Oh, so good.
That slaps.
Spicy tuna salad.
I know, it is a little bit spicy. They have
so good.
agadashi tofu, homemade dumplings. It's incredible. I don't even need to go on with this one because, Claudia, you know, it's our spot. So Slim's. The next one on my list is Sit Tight. This is on North Interstate. It's open till 12 a.m. during the weekdays, but 2 a.m. on the weekends. And this is an amazing, just rustic Italian spot that opened up just within the last year or two. Yeah, it's just like just homey, like chunky pasta and like big meatball sandwiches. Like it just feels like classic Italian American.
Okay, Italian American for sure. When I think of rustic, I think of like under the Tuscany sun. I don't think of like, you know, right next to the freaking, you know, New Seasons and pinball machine on Interstate.
I think for me, the food does feel rustic because it's very simple. And like, I think that's what reminds me of my childhood and the things that I grew up eating in an Italian household. And my favorite thing to get there is the rigatoni carbone, which is like this spicy panela vodka sauce. And it's just this massive plate of pasta. It seems maybe a little bit expensive when you're looking at the menu, but it is enough for 2 people. So just think about that going into it. But they also have an amazing back patio. So it's like a perfect like cozy winter spot with a bunch of pinball machines and a pool table inside, but also this like fabulous patio outside. I think the area really needs it, honestly. On North Interstate there, it's like super car dominant. So I was pretty excited when I saw this place open up. Claudia, have you been there yet?
Oh, I've been there many times.
Yeah.
They also have sandwiches that are pretty good. Yeah. And it definitely has like a neighborhood vibe spot because, and this is how you know, is that there are definitely regulars who sit on the bar and they're just chatting it up with the bartenders, you know, and they're like, every time I walk in, there's just some random ass conversation. But no, it's a great spot for sure.
No, that's awesome. Everyone that I've taken there has been like, what? Like, this is kind of the shit. But next spot here, pick number 3 on North Killingsworth. This is the Tulip Shop Tavern. They're open till 12 a.m. on the weekdays and 1 a.m. on the weekends. They're funny because they are a bar, but they really lean more towards restaurant style because they do have table service. And I think the absolute best thing on the menu is their double smash burger. It's a monster, but it's just like the tastiest, gooeyest burger I've had in Portland. And there's a reason why we've talked about this spot so many times on the show. Like the environment's awesome. It's just consistent. They have these like amazing weekday deals with different sandwiches and tacos and burgers that are pretty affordable. It's just a consistent go-to for me. I love Tulip Shop.
Really nice little outdoor area too. They used to have some of the most amazing onion rings.
Oh.
But I haven't gone in a while. But I do have a friend that anytime she hears Tulip Shop Tavern, she's just like, remember when I ordered onion rings and you ate them all? Which did happen. Like, that's how good they were. I'm not even a big onion ring fan. And she did that classic thing like, hey, I'm going to order food for the table. I'm really hungry. What do you guys want? And I was like, I'm not hungry. And here's the deal. I didn't eat all of them. I just ate more than I'm not hungry share.
I'm not the friend that's upset at you. You don't have to explain it to me. I believe you.
Whenever I think of Tulip Shop Tavern, there is a bit of shame where I'm like, oh, yeah, that's the place I ate all the onion rings.
Yeah, you're like, can I even go back there
I
now?
know. I'm like, Amy, if you're listening, I'm so sorry. I just feel like our entire friendship is me apologizing for these onion rings. Okay, sorry. So North Portland, what about some spots in Northeast?
Okay, first one on my list is the Alberta Street Pub. And this is a spot on Northeast Alberta, of course, open till 1 a.m. on the weekdays, 2 a.m. on the weekends. And they're actually the only Black-owned music venue in Portland right now, which is amazing. And I've been there for a ton of different kinds of shows. Like last time I was there, it was like a hyperpop show, which was super awesome. I've been there for country music and punk, rock, folk. So they do host a bunch of different types of musicians. And their menu is also pretty expansive. They have this chicken sandwich and catfish and fries, all the different types of like pretty classic bar food, but it's really tasty. The portions are awesome. And the space there is just like a really nice neighborhood spot. The folks that are there, same thing, like you were saying, just hanging out at the bar, having like interesting conversation that you kind of like your ear catches something that someone's saying and you want to sit down and hang out. Just seems like a real community hub for the folks in Alberta, which I love to see.
Cool.
Next spot on my list for Northeast is Keys Lounge, and this is on Northeast Killingsworth. They're open till 12 a.m. on the weekdays and 1 a.m. on the weekends. And this spot's really fun because it has like this old, like mid-century modern look to it. And it used to be an old locksmith, from what I'm understanding. So there's this like massive vault towards the back of the building. And it's like a perfect spot for what they do now. On Tuesday nights, they have jazz nights. It's kind of like this cozy, classy environment. There's like these big red booths and like little intimate seats with like dim lighting. And they just have like a pretty classic bar menu, just like burgers and sandwiches and fries. Everything I've had on the menu has been really solid. And honestly, this seems to be one of those spots that's building up like a community spot as well because of those weekday music nights that have been going on for the past year. I actually went here for the first time with you, Claudia.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So last spot for Northeast is Hele Pele. This is a tiki bar. Like this is a spot that people go to for fancy cocktails. And I don't think that the food menu is hyped up enough. They're open till 12 a.m. every night. They're on Northeast Broadway. And my absolute favorite thing to get there is their crab rangoon dip. They serve it with those like really crispy, oily wonton chips. They're so good. The funnest thing about it too is that like they have all these different kinds of appetizers that are pretty affordable. So you can like ball out on a fancy like flamin' drink for $16 and then just spend like $10 on a couple snacks and like hang out and just eat with your friends. But they also have these amazing Korean sticky short ribs with all the fixins, like the rice and the mac and cheese and the kimchi. It's like, it really hits the spot if you want to spend a little bit more while you're there.
Yeah. You know what? The word fixins isn't used enough in our vocabulary. Thank you for bringing that back, Julia. It has all fixins.
I feel like I'm like a walking Applebee's advertisement when I say that. Thanks for acknowledging my
Of course.
My finesse.
I will always see you, Julia. I see you. All right, well, let's take a quick break here. And when we come back, we're going to hit up some late night spots in the Central East Side.
CityCast Portland is brought to you by Diamore Law Group. Let's face it, sometimes bad stuff happens. A serious injury, a catastrophic accident, or even a wrongful death. It can turn your world upside down. When it does, you deserve unwavering support from a dedicated team. Yep, you need a lawyer. Diamore Law Group has over 30 years of experience protecting the rights of Oregonians. Their team of skilled attorneys, led by distinguished trial attorney Tom Diamore, will work tirelessly to make sure your voice is heard and your rights are protected. Here's what one of his clients said. Tom fights for his clients from the first day they meet him through the last day of trial. If you or a loved one needs help holding those responsible for your injuries accountable, contact Diamore Law Group at 503-222-6333 or visit diamorelaw.com to schedule a free consultation. They are committed to fighting for the justice and compensation you deserve right here in Portland.
Freem Family Brewers has opened up a second location in Milwaukee just south of Portland, so you no longer have to make the trek all the way to Hood River just to get to their 20-plus taps of award-winning beer. They've moved into the historic Milwaukee City Hall building right into the old firehouse, and I hear they turned the old fire pole into a fully functioning tap. I would like to see that. Plus, this new location has 3 bars with seasonal cocktails, in addition to all the harder to find free beers. My go-to is the Japanese lager, and they're serving practically the same menu as their Hood River location, so you know their food is solid. I recommend anything on the menu that has their house-made beer cheese. It's so delicious. Free Milwaukee is open daily from 11:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. You can see their full menu at freembeer.com. That's PFRIEM beer.com. Cooler weather's on the way, and if your windows are drafty or leaky, now is the time to act. This month, you can get 50% off all window styles at Window Nation. You can also put 0 down, make 0 payments, and pay 0 interest for 2 whole years. That's right, you could pay nothing until 2027. Window Nation uses windows made right here in Portland by Milgard. That's a good brand. They've got both an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau and a 96% customer satisfaction rating with over 45,000 5-star reviews. Installation crews finish the job in 1 day or less, so you can enjoy what's left of summer with minimal disruption. And I gotta tell you, I had all of my windows replaced recently, and it's crazy how much more energy efficient my house has become. It's also just quieter, which I was not expecting. You can schedule a fast free estimate now with Window Nation at windownation.com. That's windownation.com, license number OR 249065. All right, Giulia, what are some picks for the Central East Side?
Okay, Katie O'Brien's to
Hey.
start. Come on, this spot is like,
It's the Slims of the Central East Side.
it's almost my favorite late night spot in town.
Yeah, and I do want to say that technically it's Northeast, but I'm going to give you this.
It is, but the Central East Side is really its own neighborhood. That's like, we can't even get into this right now,
You
but
know,
like
I'm
having
just
lived
saying-
there,
Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not know that you're like, I've lived there.
having lived literally right down the street from this spot, like you're really not in Southeast, you're really not in Northeast. Like it feels like its own neighborhood.
Okay,
That's
I'm
why
gonna
I
give it
set
to you.
aside this whole other question for it. I'm selfish.
I'm just saying it's on Northeast Sandy. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Katie O'Brien's, back to the important stuff. It's on Northeast Sandy. It's open till 2 a.m. literally every day, and they serve food until like 1:45. It's crazy. Their menu's super expansive. They have some of the biggest, juiciest wings in Portland. It's
Wow.
insane. They're like, yeah, you can order like, it's just like 12 wings. They bring it out, it looks like 24 wings. They're so unbelievably massive and amazingly tasty. So that's like my go-to, but I found out recently that you're able to get a side salad, which they say is like a small side salad, but it's a full meal size salad, and add grilled chicken on top. Total, it's $10, and it's like a
What?
proper meal. The grilled chicken's great. The side salad's like an iceberg salad, but you put some ranch in it. It's amazing.
cares?
It's
Yeah.
like it really hits the spot for $10.
Especially at 1 a.m.
I know. Like you can get a healthy meal at 1 a.m. any day of the week. Like, come on. It's amazing.
Come on. Here's the thing about Katie O'Brien's. I know we're talking about late night eats. I don't want to derail us. Also excellent brunch. That is all.
Yes. Really very much a neighborhood spot. If you haven't been there before, their bar seats are like these green lounge chairs on wheels. It's the strangest thing, but it just adds this like little tinge of like silly class to it. I love it. Next spot on my list for Central East Side, Thai Champa. It's a food cart on East Burnside. They're open till midnight during the week, but 3 a.m. on the weekends.
What?
It's crazy. And it's just this, I think there are a couple, but it's just 2 folks running the cart. And my favorite thing to get on the menu is the shrimp pad kee mao. But I have to warn you, for folks that are like, I like spicy food, Portland doesn't have like enough spice in their spice options. This place is fucking serious. Like, don't get full spice or you're going to be hurt in the next day. I've learned from experience. They do their spice like not like Portland spice. And they're also in the parking lot of the famous strip club Union Jack. So if you're having a hard time finding it, it's just right tucked behind the building. So you can do a little 2-for-1 there. I don't know how you spend your time.
Julia, I didn't even know that there was a parking lot at the Union Jack.
There's a parking lot.
Julia, I'm curious.
This city's got everything.
How did you discover there was a parking lot at the Union Jacks? I don't think most of us know that little
It's a conversation for another time.
Okay.
We got picks to get through.
Okay, all right. What's the next one?
Next one's on Southeast 28th. It's called Moon Poka. I've talked about this spot on the show before. It's a Korean street food spot. They just opened up in the last few months. They're open till 12 a.m. every day, closed on Mondays. And it's like, the way that they describe it, it's like Korean tapas. And it's like small plates that you go with a big group to just like try a bunch of different stuff. When I was there, I got the cucumber muchim, which is like this mustardy, kind of like wasabi flavory cucumber salad. And the kimchi pancake is awesome. Every time I walk by there, there's so many folks hanging out in the patio and inside. Like it really feels like it's become a place for people to go after wherever they've been earlier in the night. It's on the same street as a bunch of other bars too. So you can kind of do like a little bar hopping thing on Southeast 28th and end up there for food at the end. But yeah, that's everything for the Central East Side so far.
That's nice. I mean, I know the Central East Side specifically has so many late night eating spots. So
I know.
We can't not say My Father's Place.
I know. And that's the thing, right? It's like My Father's Place is the obvious pick, but I'm trying to like expand people's horizons and be like, there are other spots out there. We actually have a late night scene.
Oh, Giulia Burton Fiaoni. Just out here expanding our horizons.
With the fixins.
With the fixins and the shrimp pad kimao at the strip bar's parking lot. Okay, well, let's move over to the other side of the river. What's your favorite late night spots on the west side? This I'm listening to doubly hard because every time I'm on the west side, I'm like, where? What?
I'm going to blow your mind.
Okay.
I'm going to blow your mind.
Oh my God, I cannot wait.
Dare I say it?
Okay.
Som Tom Thai Kitchen on Southwest Broadway. It's becoming one of my favorite restaurants in town. By far my favorite Thai food in town. They're open till midnight during the week and 1 a.m. on the weekends.
Ooh.
And they're like a serious restaurant. Like you can order raw shrimp at midnight on a Tuesday at this place. And it's amazing.
Well, why would I want raw shrimp?
Because it's so tasty. Do you not like raw shrimp? Do you
I
not
love
like raw
ceviche.
fish?
I love ceviche. I love it. But like, it's sort of denatured and cooked down in lime juice.
Raw shrimp, not for everyone. But if you are a raw fish fan, and I mean, what sushi places open at 12 a.m. on a Tuesday, right? Like they have not only raw shrimp, but all different types of raw fish. And like the most amazing noodle dishes. They had this like minced duck dish that I had with cabbage. They have this crazy pandan lemongrass drink that they make homemade. Wow. This place, it's just like, it's blown me away. I've been multiple times over the past couple months since I found it. And it's like really a hidden gem. If it wasn't so much on the fancy restaurant end, it would be my favorite spot. When I'm talking about late night spots, you kind of have to have that nice middle ground. Like this isn't somewhere where you can hang out for 4 hours and like, it would be weird. Like this is like you got to know what you're ordering. You got to be a little bit more like buttoned up, but it's really an incredible spot. If you're hanging out on the west side, please, please, please try it.
That sounds awesome. So that's on Southwest Broadway. What's another place?
Side Eye on Northwest 21st. This is a bar that we mentioned not too long ago on our show by one of our contributors, Alex Frayne. And this is a spot that's open till midnight on the weekdays and 2 a.m. on the weekends. It is more a cocktail bar, but their food menu is so solid and every single item is like just really hitting it. One of my favorite things that I ordered recently was the mortadella and cheddar grilled sandwich. Ooh. And it's like this really, really soft, like almost like brioche-like sesame seed bun. And like the mortadella is like fancy bologna.
Yeah.
And like it's crispy and the cheese is ooey gooey and there's pickles in it. It blew me away. I was like, this is so tasty. I think it was like $8.
Did it come with a side or anything?
No sides, but I think on its own, it's pretty filling.
No sides, side eye?
No side eye.
They're right next to Cinema 21.
Yeah.
I have yet to go. It's funny because every time I go to Cinema 21, I'm always like, where do I eat? And I haven't like had the opportunity to do a combo, but that sounds like a really fun night.
Last time I went to Cinema 21 first, and then I saw the Jeff Buckley documentary. I nearly cried, then went to Side Eye and had a martini and a mortadella and cheddar. Highly recommend it. I felt so taken care of.
That is
so nice.
Solid. I am jealous of past you.
Come on, my little solo date. I was on top of the world.
That
it was great.
So good. All right. What's another place?
Last spot on the west side, Paymaster Lounge. Paymaster is one of my favorite bars on the west side. It's on Northwest 17th. They're open till 2:30 in the morning every day. And their smash burgers are amazing.
Okay.
Beyond that, too, it's a great spot for groups because there's so many places to sit indoor and outdoor. It's a year-round bar. It really hits all the marks for me.
I hear so much about Paymaster Lounge. I don't think I've ever been there.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
It's kind of tucked away. You would miss it. I think my favorite thing about it is that Their patio is fully red lit, similar to like roadside attraction.
Oh, okay.
And there's something really cozy about that, especially during the winter time. It just feels like, I don't know, for some reason, it just feels warmer just because the lighting's different.
Word. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'll check it out. I mean, it's just that I'm never on the west side.
I know. It's a thing.
The west side never invites me to do anything.
Somebody from the west side invite Claudia to go get some dinner at Som Tum Thai, damn it.
Or Paymaster Lounge. I do feel a little like, am I a Portlander? I've never been a Paymaster Lounge.
You really got to go.
Yeah. Well, let's take a quick break here. When we come back, we're going back across the river. By the way, I don't know, Julia, if I'd ever let you plan a trip. Like,
I don't know.
We're crossing the river twice here.
I've heard that you can get from St. John's to downtown quicker than anywhere else.
It's true. I really can. Okay.
Think about it.
All right. We're going to come back and we're going to go back across the river to inner southeast. This episode is brought to you by Mubi, a global streaming service dedicated to elevating great cinema. On Mubi, you can stream beautiful, hand-picked films anytime, anywhere. And right now they're streaming Vice is Broke, directed by author, producer, host, and chef Eddie Wong. This documentary follows the wild rise and fall of Vice, from a scrappy Montreal alt-punk zine to a $5.7 billion media empire, and ultimately to its dramatic bankruptcy. You can watch Vice is Broke and so much more exclusively on Mubi, and the best part is you can try it free for 30 days on us. Just head to mubi.com/citycast25. That's mubi.com/citycast25.
I love wearing denim, but during the summer, sometimes putting on a pair of jeans can feel like wrapping a heated blanket around your legs. It just gets so hot. This past weekend, though, I wore my new Doer jeans when I was out running errands around town in 80-degree weather, and I was comfortable all day long. Honestly, they don't even feel like normal pants. Doer jeans have 5 times the stretch of traditional denim, so they move with you, but they do still look sharp. And the fabric has something called Cool Max built in, which helps regulate your body temperature and wick away moisture. Plus, they're antibacterial, which means you can wear them more and wash them less. Doer is opening a new store right here in Portland at 820 Northwest 23rd later this month. If you stop by the store, mention our code CCPDX and you'll get 15% off your first order. Or you can just go use it online at shopdoer.com/CCPDX for 15% off. That's shopdoer.com/CCPDX.
All right, we've kayaked across the river. What are some late night picks in Southeast that you think people should know about?
All right, folks, take off your life jackets because it's time for my favorite late night spot in all of Portland.
Oh, is this it? Is this the one?
This is it.
Okay.
On Southeast Hawthorne, it's a Vietnamese late night spot, Short Round. This spot is so awesome, serving food till 2 a.m. on the weekends, 12 a.m. during the weekdays. It's family run. They have amazing beef noodle pho, but I've had a whole bunch of their other menu items too. They have like banh mi and spring roll wraps and like all different types of foods to choose from. But the thing that I really love about this spot is that it perfectly hits a middle ground between totally casual like dive bar vibes and fancy food cocktail bar. Because like you can get a really nice drink and the environment is like dim and set up like a cocktail bar, but it's also somewhere where like you'll see folks like sit down with their food after ordering at the counter and hang out for hours just like talking and talking and talking. And like a lot of the times they're like, all right, guys, get out. Like we're closing. Believe it or not, it's midnight on a Wednesday and we got to wrap things up. But like it's just such comfort food. Like most of the time when I think about, man, I really got to eat something. It's gotten too late. And like, I forgot to go grocery shopping. It's always the spot first. I'm like, okay, how do I make sure that I can get to Short Round before they close? And like, they're really doing something special. It's one of those spots where I'm like, I don't know why everybody doesn't know about this spot and why aren't they there literally every single night?
Cool. Yeah. I remember you talking about Short Round in one of our guides. What I really loved about this place is that it's also named after the character Short Round from Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really cool.
Yes. And what's sweet about it too is that like they do the thing where like they have like movies playing on screen. So like you get that cozy dive bar environment, but also at the same time, it's not like the main thing in the room. They set up that space in such a thoughtful way that I think it just like checks all the boxes for me.
Yeah. All right. So aside from Short Round, what other late night spots are you highlighting?
Okay. Reel them in.
Of course.
Come on. Southeast Division, open till 2:30 a.m., literally every day. My recommendation is to go and get the half bird meal, which is $16, and split it with someone.
Yeah, only $16, man. It's
But
crazy.
split it with somebody, and it's crazy how
Yeah.
much food it is. Every single one of their meal options comes with JoJo's. The JoJo's are as big as your head. What's not to love about it? But just be prepared to have a couple drinks before you eat.
It's a wait.
Because you're going to wait. You
It's
wait
a
at least 45
wait.
minutes.
Yeah. I mean, and this is why. It's not, we're not complaining. It is one person.
One person holding the whole place down, and when you walk in, they're going to immediately ask for your ID. It doesn't matter how old you are. And they're going to look you in the eyes and say, are you ready for this? It's going to be 45 minutes. It's like a full 45 minutes. And you're like, this is why I'm here, lady. It's a whole thing.
Yeah. If you go to reel them in with an attitude,
They're going to kick you
they're going to
out.
kick you the heck out, and we're going to hear about it. It's going to come back to us, and we're going to say good. So
Yeah.
don't you go to reel them in with an attitude.
Don't even
You
try.
even try it. Don't you try those ladies. And it's always ladies. That's the best part.
Yes, the most badass ladies.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Last spot for Southeast, Double Dragon. This is a spot I've been wanting to go to, but haven't gone to yet. It's on Southeast Division, open till 12 a.m. during the week and 1 a.m. on the weekends. And this is actually a John Notoriani pick. He went recently, loved it. And his item menu is the kale Caesar, but to add an egg on top. And the reason why I picked it is because he's like, there are like no healthy food options past 10 p.m. He was saying like it really hits the spot, but they also have like a done up version of their banh mi, which is a little bit more on the pricey side for banh mi, but he said it also really hit.
Yeah, it's a $13 banh mi, right?
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, I feel like a lot of banh mi's are now going for that, which is fine. But you know, we're used to the $3 to $5, maybe $8 banh mi's. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I've heard of Double Dragon, have not gone yet.
Mhm.
All right, let's go a little deeper into Southeast. What are the final 3 picks on your list? By the way, curious, why so much Southeast?
It's just like the same theory I have for Central East Side. Like you have like Hawthorne, Belmont Southeast, and then you have like Foster Powell Southeast. It's
Okay.
hard to put them together because the late night spots are just totally different vibes.
Okay.
And I will mention Dot's Cafe fits somewhere in the middle of that. Just like my father's place, Dot's is an obvious
You have to
pick.
say Dots, of course.
Duh. They have an
yeah.
expansive vegan menu for a diner. It's a solid place. It's a Portland classic. Go if you haven't been. Going a little bit further down to Selwood, Kay's Bar.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing spot.
Mhm.
Open till 12 a.m. on the weekdays, 1 a.m. on the weekends, and their buffalo chicken wrap is amazing. Somehow, they wrap it so tight, but it just seems like it's busting at the seams, like a really well-wrapped burrito.
Mhm.
But everything is chopped so finely, so every single bite that you take has like the perfect amount of like spicy buffalo sauce and a chunk of chicken and some fresh salad. Like it's just, I think about it all the time. And it doesn't fall apart when you're eating it either. Like there's some finesse in like the tuck and roll that they got going on back there. I try to picture it.
Y'all, you just missed this visual. Like Giulia really just tucked and rolled. Like she
They're wrestling those wraps.
her
back
shoulders like lifted up. Like she was like trying to figure out how they do it. Like she was wrestling. You know how I feel about wraps, but I believe you.
I know.
I believe you.
Yes. I'm never a super enthusiastic rap gal, but I do really think that this one,
enthusiastic rap gal.
and they're also massive. You could totally split this with someone or just eat one half and take the other half home. Kay's Bar, fabulous place. Next spot.
Mhm.
This is on Southeast Foster, Dahui. It's a Hawaiian spot. They're open till 2 a.m. literally every day.
Wow.
They're serving food until 1:30 in the morning, and they start serving food at like 12:30 in the afternoon. So this place is just like cooking so much food every day.
Oh, it's like Hawaiian style.
Yeah, it's Hawaiian style food. And I found out about this spot because I've done open mic nights at Starday Tavern, also on Foster.
They have
And
masubi. Sorry,
Yes,
I'm just so excited.
I reacted
Oh
the
my
same way when I found
God.
out. I was like, no way there's a proper Hawaiian spot still open at 1:30 in the morning that I can go get
Ooh.
food from right now. But I would
Amazing.
recommend anything having to do with their chicken. Their shoyu garlic, teriyaki chicken options. They come as like plates with like scoops of rice, and you can get sides of mac salad and kimchi. So it's just like your classic Hawaiian food spot, but open super, super late.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I like sailed away right now. I was like,
know.
sail away. I was looking at their appetizers. They have Kahlua fries, like crispy fries topped with Kahlua pork, pineapple coleslaw, and barbecue sauce. Get the hell out of here.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Oh, that's so good. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Dan, Southeast Foster.
Come on.
Yeah, get in
I know.
there. All right.
It's really far south for you, but you know.
Still, I mean, I actually do get invited to Southeast. I do get invited out there, so it's good to know other places.
Instead of all you folks on the west side just not sending over those invites.
Never invited to anything on the west side. All right. What's another place?
Okay, last spot on my list. KT Restaurant and Bar on Southeast Powell, open till 2:30 in the morning every single day. I couldn't believe it when I was researching because like it's pretty rare for a spot to be open at 2:30 in the morning every day with such an expansive menu. And this spot is like right off of 82nd on Powell. And there's just like a lot going on late at night out in that area. But you drive right past it when you're looking for it on Google Maps. It's kind of hidden because you don't enter through the front door, you enter through the back. So park in the back and you'll see a bunch of folks hanging out on the patio and you'll hear people screaming karaoke inside, which is my favorite part of this
It's
place.
Vietnamese, right?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It's a Vietnamese restaurant. When I went recently, I got their fish sauce wings and their salt and pepper squid. It was awesome. The portions are huge. We also had this special fried rice, which was a little bit on the sweeter side. It almost tasted like maple syrup, but it really hit the spot. You could tell that there's a ton of regulars that hang out there. When you walk in, one side of the room is all gambling machines, and then the other side of the room, there's like a separate door you walk through to go into the karaoke space, and right in between, it's just like a bunch of like very brightly lit tables where people are just like feasting. It's pretty incredible. It seems like its own like subsection of like late night Portland culture, and I just loved every second of it.
Oh, this looks legit. I love a place that doesn't have anything but a Yelp.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
like I was like, oh, where are they? No, Instagram. Okay. Website. Oh, no. Oh, just a
Just
Yelp.
Yelp.
Just Yelp. All right.
They don't need any of the rest of
No,
it.
I mean, that shows to me.
People know.
Yeah, it's just like, it's clearly like a neighborhood spot. I was looking in their Yelp pictures and they look like they have lobster. Could you imagine getting lobster at 2 in the morning?
Dude. And the craziest thing too, and I actually didn't realize that sea snails are also a part of Vietnamese cuisine because I grew up eating snails, but like made in an Italian style. And they have all different types of snails on their menu. It's like butter and garlic and some other seasoning. And I'm like, whoa. Didn't go all the way and try the snails this time, but I really do need to go back. And if lobster's on the menu, you know I'm going to go.
Yeah.
2 a.m. lobster? Come on.
Come on. I get 2 a.m. lobster. I want a 2 a.m. lobster. Cool. Well, Giulia, thank you so much for doing all the work. Just going out there.
My sacrifice.
Staying up past 10 p.m. Eating. I mean, I'm assuming possibly drinking, but we don't know because you were on the job.
Yeah.
So, wow. Just out there, just with your Coca-Cola. Just
my Sprite.
With your Sprite.
And loads of food.
Man.
So much lobster.
Well, thank you so much. I'm actually looking forward to trying some of these places. And if you're out there and you're just like, oh, she didn't mention this place or that place, let us know. Portland at citycast.fm.
Please. This is the serious work that we're doing here at CityCast Portland. Please. And if you try any of the spots I recommended for the first time, send me a picture. Tell me how it went. Tell me I was wrong.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thanks again, Giulia. Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you.
That's all for today here on CityCast Portland. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed the show, share it with a friend or rate and leave us a good review. It really helps us out. And don't forget, you can support this show and get some great perks by becoming a CityCast neighbor. Just visit membership.citycast.fm for all the details. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more from around the city. Until then, see you at Slim's.